This is the Writing Lab with Delores, the pastor's daughter. Good morning. As you are gathering your writing supplies together, let's go ahead and enjoy this brief meditation. To start, kindly bring awareness to your mind, to your body, and to your spirit. Today's meditation centers around the profound impact of deep breathing. Last time you truly contemplated your breath? Are you conscious of the power held within the way you breathe? This meditation delves into the significance of deep breathing, exploring how it can influence your nervous system effortlessly without conscious effort. You have the ability to proactively guide your breath to affect your involuntary nervous system, also known as the autonomic nervous system. This system comprises of 3 divisions, with 2 notable components: the sympathetic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, known as the rest and digest system. When the sympathetic nervous system dominates, breathing becomes fast, short, and shallow, even leading to chronic stress and anxiety. Conversely, activation of the parasympathetic nervous system results in slower, deeper, and longer breaths, bringing a sense of calm and balance during stressful moments. Through specific practices like deep breathing, you can decrease the dominance of the sympathetic nervous system and enhance the influence of the parasympathetic system. The goal of this exercise is to focus on making your breath deeper, longer, quieter, and slower within your comfort zone. By doing so regularly, you empower the parasympathetic nervous system, calming the sympathetic nervous system. So let's try a brief practice. Find a comfortable resting position, perhaps lying on your back, and close your eyes or keep them open. Take a few effortless breaths. Then place your hands on your belly. Guide your breath to move as deeply as possible, focusing on making it deeper, longer, quieter, and slower. Allow the exploration to be gentle and gradual. There is no need to force your breath. Continue deep breathing for a few more cycles. Resume your natural breathing. In summary, specific breathing techniques can diminish the impact of the sympathetic nervous system while enhancing the influence of the parasympathetic system. This, in turn, soothes the fight or flight response, bringing tranquility to both body and mind. Regular practice empowers the parasympathetic system, constantly calming the sympathetic system. I hope this meditation has been beneficial. Thank you for your mindfulness.
Thank you for tuning in to Discernment Meditations with Delores, the pastor's daughter. I love you, and remember, you are important to me. I need you to survive. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a discerning day. Bye-bye for now.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the lab, honey. We are here. Today is March the 27th. And let's see, let me get on camera here. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Listen, this lab is not for looking beautiful, okay? It's not for looking all done up, okay? It's for getting our writing done, reaching our writing goals, writing the memoir we were never meant to tell. So I need y'all to get on up, honey, so we can get this writing done. If you are new here, what we do is 2 50-minute focused writing sprints. And in between those two, we do a 10-minute movement break, okay? So a 10-minute movement break. And however you move is however you move. You can get up, do a line dance, get up, stretch, walk in place, run in place. You can get on your vibration plate like I'm standing on right now. And I'll go ahead and get her started. So we just vibrate for a little bit before we get started this morning. Actually, let me not right now. Hold on. Because I got to read to y'all and I got to do some other things that's kind of distracting me. So anyway, y'all get on up. It's time to get our writing done, y'all. We're only here for a little while, okay? We're not here for a long time, just a good time so we can tell the truth and then be on about our day. So let me go ahead and give you guys the writing prompt for today, or a little bit of guidance that comes from the manual that goes right along with these sessions. In fact, let me go ahead and put it in the chat where you can grab your very own copy of the manual that goes right along with these sessions. It's called the Tell the Truth Daughter. It's a manual series. This first volume tells you how to write the memoir you were never meant to tell. And so we've been going right along with the order of the book. We're in week 6. Actually, but today is our last day of week 6. And so we are in chapter 6. And so let me give you guys just a little bit of a recap of what we talked about in chapter 6. And chapter 6 is titled Adding the Discernment Layer. Okay, so remember that we are writing, it's messy, it's unfiltered, and you're not supposed to edit yourself or anything like that. What you're supposed to do is just be putting it all out on paper, right? However messy it is, however nasty it is, however truthful, you know what I mean? Like the truth needs to be, 100%. But what you're doing now is adding a discernment layer, which means that you are adding the parts of the story this is what that layer reveals, okay? That layer reveals what you couldn't see then, what became clear later, the real pattern beneath the behavior, the truth behind the moment, and the insight you gained over time, okay? So this is asking what happened underneath. Was it control, manipulation, fear, a power imbalance, emotional neglect, spiritual distortion, false responsibility? And what we're doing is writing from who we are now, not from who we were then. Okay? So moving right along to part 3, identify the spiritual and emotional lesson. Identify the spiritual and emotional lesson. Each scene teaches something. Each experience that you've went through taught you something, right? So what is it that it taught you? That's what we want to know. Ask, what truth did this moment reveal? What lie did it break? What did this teach me about myself? What did it teach me about people? What did it teach me about discernment. Okay, that's part 3. Let's move right on to part 4. Stay grounded. This is not the place for blame, ranting, or attacking. Okay, that's not what we're doing in our memoirs. Okay, y'all, what we're doing is we're letting the facts speak. We're letting the patterns speak. We're letting the clarity speak. Okay, discernment is calm, clear, and confident. Adding, and then moving right along to part 5 here. Add reflection moments. You might add a single sentence or a short paragraph. Like, I didn't understand it then, but I see it now. Okay? But now I see. And then what do you see? Okay? And then the next one is that moment reveals something deeper. What did that moment reveal? What was the deeper revelation here? Okay? This was a turning point where everything shifted. Now, this is how you can start those sentences. This is how you can start the paragraph. This is how you start the story, is by saying, I didn't understand it then, but now I see ... What do you see? That moment reveals something deeper ... What? What was the deeper revelation? We need to know this. We're on the edge of our seats, girl, trying to figure out what's going on here. Okay. Then this was the turning point where everything shifted. Girl, we got to know. We want to know what was the turning point for you, and like, we want you to like show us this in your storytelling. These reflections deepen the reader's connection to your transformation. Number 6, let the insight serve the reader. A powerful memoir teaches the reader through revelation. You're not writing to be impressive, okay? You're writing to be helpful. Discernment turns your story into a tool that helps people, a tool that frees other daughters, a tool that helps other daughters see clearly what you went through and you worked hard to see. Now you're giving other daughters, the toolkit. You're giving them the insights, right? You're giving them the lessons learned. And think about how powerful that is. Think about how lessons learned were powerful in your life. Okay, so our action step today is choose 3 scenes from your first draft and add a discernment paragraph to each one. Okay, so what you've already written, go ahead and add into that the discernment layer. So all the things that we talked about, what are the lessons learned? What are the revelations? What was a turning point? We want to know all of this stuff. Okay, that's the discernment layer. So that is the conclusion of our 6 chapters so far. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get started writing. We've got the music going. I've got links in the chat for you all, so you can order your very own copy of the manual and you can follow along. Okay. Now, you guys know we use a timer provided by Million Reason over on YouTube. So y'all make sure that when you're having your own writing sessions, if you like to take advantage of these timers that they have available, I recommend Million Reason on YouTube, which is the timer channel that we use. Okay. Over here in the writing lab with Delores, the pastor's daughter. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let's get our word for the day. I almost forgot. Today is March the 27th, 2026. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Okay. You will never influence the world by being just like it. Ha! Listen, we could just start right now and go about the rest of our day. After that, you will never influence the world by being just like it. Gonna have to be different, baby girl. All right? And ain't nothing wrong with it. So let's go ahead and get started writing. It's time for our 10-minute movement break. So get on up, okay, and get moving. I'm on my vibration plate. So y'all should get y'all one so we can all vibrate together, okay? Right. That sounds weird, huh? But yeah, I like it, y'all. Like, I think y'all should get one too. Get one and tell me about it, y'all. So how was that last session? Are y'all using the writing prompts that I give y'all like when we start the videos? Do y'all listen to those and then it gives you guidance? One thing that I will do moving forward is I could put the writing prompt in the chat, or yeah, like I could put it in the chat. So after I tell y'all the prompt, then I can just yeah, put it in the chat, and then let you be able to see it like throughout the writing session. So if you need to refer back to it, like refresh your memory on the things that I read, then that might be a good thing to put it in the chat. So I think I will do that moving forward. And like I said the other day, this was designed to be a 6-week lab, but I'm feeling like we need to continue, y'all. Like today I wanted us to celebrate and stuff like that, but like, how about we celebrate by continuing? Because like patting ourselves on the back, giving ourselves a round of applause, pat on the back, and recognizing that we've established a routine here. Like we have been consistent for 6 weeks straight. We didn't miss not one day. Now I was like nearly an hour late one of those days, but I showed up. And then one of the days I had to end an hour early just because I was tired and feeling sick. And but other than that, y'all, like we did it. And it might be the case with you guys. Maybe you had, a couple sessions there that you missed, or you had to skip out early, got in late, whatever the case may be. We still kept on, we still did it. We still persevered. And that, that's a big deal, y'all. Like, we don't need to not recognize that. It really is a big deal. So I'm having problems with my printer. For some reason, I think I need to reconnect it from my laptop to my to the printer. But I had to send some stuff to my phone just a minute ago so I could print it off. And so it's printing from my phone. So I know it's not the actual printer that's having a problem. It's the connection. So at some point I got to fix that. But that's why I've got stuff printing right now. So I'm constantly making progress. I know y'all are constantly making progress, and we are really just doing our thing. I'm gonna go ahead and rub some of this paprika and chili balsam on while we're doing this, because we are just sitting here, and we may as well be relieving some of this pain, huh, y'all? I think I'm gonna put some on my shoulders too this time. My shoulders feel kind of tight this morning, and so it'll help for this next part of the writing session, this next 50-minute sprint. Should be a lot more comfortable. Let me go ahead and put the QR code up here for y'all, so y'all can grab you some paprika and chili balsam as well. So you can grab that right there in my pharmacy store. And yeah, it works. Okay, because I know that's what you want to know, especially people who have chronic pain. You want to know, okay, it's a massage gel. How is that going to help? But it helps. And I want to say it's because of what's in it. It's the paprika and the chili balsam. I think like that is, those are the ingredients that's making this stuff work. Okay. Yeah, let me put a little bit on my shoulder. A little bit more. It doesn't take much, y'all. See, like it doesn't take a whole lot. See, y'all see I don't have that much on my hand. So in fact, I'm gonna like divvy it up. from between my shoulders. And all you gotta do is rub it in. If you got somebody to rub it in for you, girl, that's even better. But otherwise, just go ahead and rub that stuff in right now, right for yourself. And put it right there, right where those muscles get really tight. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I feel a little knot in there right now. I'm gonna go to the chiropractor next week, so that's another thing that I make sure I do. But I need to do a whole lot better when it comes to seeing a chiropractor like a little more regularly, because I do wait until my pain gets bad before I go in there, which I don't think is good, because I mean you should be a little more proactive. Instead of letting the pain get as I should be more proactive. Let me speak for myself, um, and not allow the pain to get bad before I go to be seen. Like, that's crazy, right? But this is what I told my husband. I was like, that's literally like the chiropractor is the only doctor I've been to that makes me feel better, like before I leave the office. You know, I usually feel much better already. You know, like the way I walk. My gait. So is what they call it. It already improves. Like, sometimes I get so out of alignment, like my hips will be out of alignment, so that means your feet are out of alignment too. And like, it happens. I think it probably happens to just about everybody. I don't know, what makes me so different, why I would be out of alignment and not the next person. A lot of people are out of alignment, their body is. And I think you actually be surprised at probably how far out of alignment you are, especially if you're someone who like shifts your weight from hip to hip and then bends your other knee. I think that's one of the signs, y'all. Low key, I think that's one of the signs that you're probably out of alignment, because you can bend one knee and lean over to one side and not even look like you're not standing up straight. It's like, that's probably when you actually look like you're standing up straight. When you've got one knee bent and you shift your weight to one side of your body, y'all. Chiropractor is a big old deal. This has kind of like almost like a Vicks Vapor Rub smell to it, like like that undertone, and it has like that cooling sensation that like icy hot would have. So I don't know. To me, it's like giving best of both worlds. And I'm just about out of this one. I only got like this much left in this tube. So they've got some super small writing on here. Perfect after a long, stressful day. Formulated with red chili, ginger. I can't really read it while I'm vibrating to it. It's so tiny. What is that, girl? Menthol and numerous essential oils. This blend soothes your body. Can be, girl, I can't read it, and I'm shaking too at the same time, so I definitely can't read it. It's really only because I'm vibrating, because I can actually, like, I had eye surgery. When did I have that eye surgery? Like back in like 2010, y'all. Like, so that was a long time ago. And if you believe it or not, my vision is still perfect, but I have to wear glasses now. But when I take the eye exam, my vision is perfect. But it's different. Like, it's different when you're like seeing day to day, like, you're in your own space, or you're outside, or you're driving or something. That's different sight than when you're taking an eye exam. Do y'all agree with that or not? Okay. Like, is that not different? Because like, when it's like a controlled environment, when you're taking an eye exam, you're there, you're sitting there, they've got the lights low, and you cover one eye, cover the other, you do all the things. But it's not like how it is your day-to-day seeing, where everything is at different depths, and like your depth perception is all part of your vision as well. So it's like, it's different when you're like, or when you're writing or looking at a computer all day, your eyes get fatigued and stuff like that. So that's why I need the glasses. It's a very, very light prescription. In fact, I probably could just get it over the counter, the actual prescription this is, because it's that light of a prescription, but I do need to wear my glasses now. Like when I'm driving, when I'm trying to write, stuff like that. All right, y'all. It's been 10 minutes, people. So now let's go ahead and get back started writing. Let's get into it. We did it. 6 weeks of consistent writing, 6 weeks of consistently showing up in the lab, writing with Delores, the pastor's daughter, each morning, each weekday morning, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all, we did it. We did the doggone thing. You should be proud of yourself. And I want y'all to look back and reflect on the things that you were able to accomplish. Even if you came in here late, like maybe you got in on the fourth week, or something like that. Or let's say you're just now discovering these sessions, you should still feel proud, first of all, that you discovered us, and then that you can establish a writing pattern, a consistent pattern yourself. And if that means that it's 6 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock at night, whenever you can get it in, get it in. And that's what we've been doing. And so we've built a consistent routine here. Hold on. Oh, excuse me, y'all. So, yeah, you should be very proud of yourself. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of me. We're gonna continue these, y'all. I think that's the lesson in this, is that we can do this. We can wake up every morning, have a consistent writing schedule, make progress in our writing goals, become better writers, produce more things, and put more great content out into the world. And so, it's a lot to be proud of, and I'm just happy, you guys. And I don't really have anything else to say other than congratulations on completing the 6 weeks. Let's keep it going. Let's go into some bonus weeks, and see how we can elevate this even more, how we can accomplish even more. Y'all, we are doing so well. So let's keep up the good work. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good, wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Reflect on the things that you were able to write about, so that when we come in here next week, we can elevate and go even higher into in our writing journey and our healing journey. I love y'all. And remember, you are important to me. I need you to survive. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Make sure you share this live, share these sessions with another daughter who you know, because I know you know somebody who was like, girl, I need to write a book. I could totally write a book. Okay, this is your sign. This is your moment, right? This is your space. This is a safe space for daughters to come and write, come tell the truth, do your thing, heal, elevate your life, start walking into your purpose. That's what it's all about. And then activate and elevate that discernment skill. Okay, y'all? So I love y'all, and I will see y'all Monday. Monday, same time, same channel, same homegirl. It's me, Delores, the pastor's daughter, loving on y'all and providing y'all a wonderful space to tell the truth. All right, y'all. Bye bye.